sorry I didn't record an intro for this video, but in this video we're gonna be taking this boats to go cat boat. It's a 12-footer. It's very stable. Actually, I think it's an 11-footer. Yeah, that's right, it's an 11-footer, which you could buy down below. I'm gonna put an affiliate link down in the description. You could go check it out. We're gonna be pairing it up with a Hangkai 6 horsepower 2-stroke outboard motor. I'm also gonna take you through the process of mixing the oil, taking this thing on the water, having some fun with it, catch some fish, and just, I mean, I'm surprised it performs so well with that motor. Hope you enjoy the whole entire video. Let's get to it. So I have about 32 ounces of fuel here, and I'm gonna use this to sort of estimate how much oil I need. I'm gonna have to use 24-to-1 because we don't have a 25-to-1. 25-to-1 is what you use in the braking period, which is 8 hours. Don't know how much fuel I'm gonna use. I already almost filled up the tank, but I want to take a little more just in case. I could always add more fuel to this measure after I'm done with the braking period. I say here, I'm estimating at this point it's probably here. This is, it's not 2 liters, 89, so I say this is like half, a little more than half. Exact math, guys. This is how you do it. Perfect math. So here's the thing, if I put too much oil on this, it's just gonna see a little bit of that smoke, but otherwise I think we'll be fine. I'm just gonna get one of these 2 gallons. Gonna go ahead here when we do the 25 to the 50-to-1. Gonna go here to 2 gallons. Just gonna fill this up with oil, dump it on that, shake it, and we're ready to go. I put more gas measure on it. I'm gonna start it cold, see what happens. Ooh.
Got it. Let's break down the cost of your 2-stroke oil mix. Here's what we know. Oil cost, $33 per gallon. Mix ratio, 50-to-1 gas to oil. To make things easier, let's assume you're mixing up 1 gallon of gasoline. Calculations. Oil needed per gallon of gas. A 50-to-1 ratio means you need 2.6 fluid ounces of oil for every gallon of gas. You can find this conversion online or on many oil containers. Cost of oil per gallon of gas. Since 1 gallon of oil, $33, contains 128 fluid ounces, and you only need 2.6 ounces, the cost of oil per gallon of gas is approximately 67 cents. Calculation. $33 per 128 ounces. X. 2.6 ounces equals 67 cents. Therefore, for every gallon of gasoline, you'll spend about 67 cents on 2-stroke oil. Important note.
Okay, so 67 cents. It is up to 78 cents if you buy the smaller quart. We'll see, it's not that huge of a markup. I thought it was gonna be worse. All right, let's put this thing back. And actually, you know what? I haven't shown you how it looks under the hood. Let's go ahead and open it. It's kind of tricky to open it, by the way. Okay, so now you can see it in its glory. Ha! We took the cowling off the sound dampener, and this is the fuel tank, which is pretty big, by the way. Then we got the motor itself. Let's crank it up. still peeing. I don't want to turn it on for long. I just want you to hear it and look at it. We're gonna run out of water soon. This is the fuel pump thingy in there. Still peeing. This is the lash that holds this down from over here. Boom, that's how it looks, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And I think this is ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna also do another measure of this. You know, like not having to do oil changes. It's kind of like a neat thing. All right, so we are gonna launch the supposed to go catboat with the Hangkai 6 horsepower 2-stroke electric, not electric, gas motor. Okay. Oh my god, it looks beautiful because there's a storm coming. I think it's called Milton, and it's not supposed to hit South Florida, but you never know. It is Monday and it's currently 12:15 in the afternoon, and I feel like I need to test the Hangkai today before the storm comes, and then I don't have time. I mean, not that I don't have time, it's just that I'm not gonna be able to do it later. So it's 2025 maybe when you watch this video, and people ask why get a 2-stroke engine when 4-stroke are so much easier. Well, the main benefit of a 2-stroke engine is the fact that they're lighter. This is a 6 horsepower 2-stroke, and it's about 45 pounds. A 6 horsepower equivalent, it's not gonna be less than 65 pounds. That's a 20 pounds difference. And on a air dinghy like this, every pound counts. So I'm not saying you should get one, just saying they have their benefits. All right, Hangkai is gonna go on the catboat, and this thing is so thick that there's really not enough room here to maneuver, but I think I got it in. Yay, nice. Let's just go ahead and secure it down. It's like the perfect conditions because water's not moving, and yeah, it's just perfect. So let's get out of here. One. Put in starting position. It was really one crank because the first crank I didn't have it on the starting position. So it was one crank. As soon as I put the thing on the starting position, one crank. It's a lot of activity around here. It is currently 12:33. I think I started the engine at 30. So I'm probably gonna give it 7 minutes of just getting warm, and then I'm gonna turn it into gear and see what happens. It says right here, outboard engine starting gear, throttle at 1000 RPM for 10 minutes. So I guess I had to turn it on already in gear, start moving. So that's a good thing because I want to fish. It looks amazing here today. It looks beautiful. The calm before the storm. We're gonna go ahead and put it in gear. Moving forward, it's defaulted to that pin right there. Not sure if that's where it needs to go. We're gonna be doing some tests. It's gonna show a lot of smoke because I'm breaking in the engine, and it's 25:1 mixture ratio, so you're gonna see a lot of smoke. Something that's bothering me though is this thing keeps turning to the right, and I thought that the steering control tension is this, but I guess it's not. It's about to rain, and we're about to run this thing for the next 15 minutes at the prop is off. Has some vegetation there. We're gonna run it at 25% for the next 15 minutes, and it is currently 45, so I say 35. Okay, forward. I say that is probably 25. If I let it go, it goes back. Gonna have to be holding it. Going at 4 miles an hour. We are a little past the starting mark. I think the starting mark was 1,000 RPM. For the braking instructions, you need to run it for 15 minutes at 25% power. It's really difficult to tell what 25 is. Like, I know 1,000 is right there on this line here, and I don't know if this is to scale, but I know that other people run this boat with this motor at 12 miles an hour wide open. So 25% is about that, 4 to 5 miles an hour. That's what I'm gonna be running it for the next 15 minutes. We got a fish, and I just killed the engine with the kill switch. Sucks. No way. No freaking way. A lizardfish? Like, for real? I killed my engine for a lizardfish? You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be like kidding me. What's going on with me and catching like stupid fish? Stop. I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna touch your lizardfish. Go. I thought it was a snapper. It started raining too. One crank. It's raining. We're going at about 25% power, minimum weight. I wouldn't even call that a weight. We're gonna have no weight sun here. It's gonna get wet, dude. Well, if something happens to my engine, I do have backup. Grease. Wait, this one looks better. Power. That's right. We got roar. Or I don't know what's the name, but we got something. We're going about 4 miles an hour, heading inside here. It's normally what I would run my kayaks at anyways, so I don't think I'm breaking any rules. Minimum weight. I think that's what the thing says, minimum weight. Although we're entering kind of like a fishy zone. But can you believe that the first fish today was a lizardfish? Like, I literally was in disbelief. The way that it was pulling, I thought it was a snapper for sure. For sure. I'm like, oh my god, feels heavy. Oh my god, we got dinner. Oh my god, it feels great. It felt like a bite, but I think it was like the boat getting like turning on the head of the jig head, and that creates kind of like a drag, because now you're dragging it. So there you go. I thought it was a fish, but it wasn't a fish. Oh, it was a bite. The tail is gone. It was a bite. Ho, ho, ho. Sweet. I'm liking this. It's very nosy though. Oh my god, what the heck? Dude. What the heck was that? I lost it. Oh, I was like fighting with my own hands. So I didn't know what to do. Like, set the hook, bring the motor down. I don't know what the heck happened, but like, could have been a bird. Okay, we got something. We got something, dude. What is it? What is it? Come. It was you? Look, look, look at the majestic fish we just caught here. Like, come on, man! Come on! There's trouts here, there's jacks, there's like a bunch of stuff. Why am I catching this stinky tiny 2-inch cudas? Wow, at least is that gonna go great over the lizardfish? Seriously, looks amazing here today. Maybe I should like go to the channel. Got that 25% power. I think I got 25% power there. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. All right. We got something. Oh my God, I saw something over there, like doing this thing, you know, like jumping and stuff. And I go, I gotta cast there. And guess what? I casted there. And guess who it is? Ha! Guess who it is, boys? Finally, maybe not a quality fish, but a better fish than that 2-inch cuda, dude. Now I'm happy. Let's go back to the breaking in process. Dude, this is the best thing ever. Look what we caught, man. I've never been so excited to see you, tiny jack. You'll be a delicious meal, but we're not eating you today. This is so cool. Well, the part that is not cool is that I gotta get new bait, but dude, nice fish. I almost lost my phone. I don't know. Seriously, dude, I almost lost the rod. I don't think I would have lost my phone because it's tethered, but if it wasn't tethered, I would have lost it. This feels super heavy, super strong. I wonder what it is. I did that move and I was like, am I gonna lose this thing? Nah, dude, I'm not gonna lose this thing. This thing is coming home, dude. Oh my God, it's the second one. I told you I was gonna get one with just a, well, I lost that broken lure. Oh yeah, I lost the jig head and everything. So, there you go. Fish, fish, fish. Okay, I don't know. Dude, I thought I didn't have them, but I did. I thought I didn't have this fish on, but I did have him. He was attacking the bait and like I wasn't hooking it. Oh, there's more stuff going after him. Like there were other fish going after him. So it's fitting that I caught this fish now because it's been 50 minutes since I've been running the engine about 25% power. And now I could run it to half, 50% power. I think it's 2 or 3 hours. I had to run it like that. So cool, man. Gonna go ahead and I also put this bait here because it's overcast. There's snooks. Used to be snooks around these areas. They love this. Maybe I get lucky and catch a snook. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and run it at 50%. I need to get out of here first to a 1,000 feet because I think 50% is definitely, I mean 6 miles definitely gonna create wake. And this is a minimum wake zone. So let's do that. Let's go, people. It's raining harder too. Guess my snook will have to wait. For the next 2 hours, supposed to run the engine at 50% of max, vary the speeds. I don't know if I'm gonna be here doing that for the next 2 hours. But if I'm able to accomplish that the next 2 hours, it will be epic, because the next time I bring this motor, I could just normally fish, because I could go 80% continuously, and I could do 5 minutes of wide open throttle. I got the remote, the thing there. Oh yeah. This is 6 miles an hour. This is about 50% power, about 6 miles an hour. Okay, I may have done some miscalculation. Okay, so if this is 0, this right here is 25%, which is the turning on. I was running it around here, so I guess I was running between 25 plus for the last 15 minutes, which I think is fine. Then if you go 100%, you're hitting here. So if this is 25, that means this area right here is 75, right? So 25, 50, 75, 100. So this right here, this little cut right here, that would be 75% power, and I think that's where I was running it right now that we playing. So by move on my part, but I only run it for like 30 seconds, it should not damage the motor. If it damages the motor, then the motor's trash, because it shouldn't be killed by that. I think right here, see that little pointing thingy here, arrow, that at the end of this little thing, I think that's 50% power, which is stupid, because I mean, they put a giant sticker there, right? 2-stroke. Why couldn't they put a sticker here that is long enough to tell you how fast you're going? Whatever. I mean, you're not paying much for this motor, so big deal. One crank, that's all you want to know from your motor. That is just one crank. It's playing and it's going 11 miles an hour. So running for about 30 minutes, 50% power. When I was running it, like, you know, like I had it at 50%, or what I estimated to be 50%, and all of a sudden the boat plane, and it got on a run. I was looking at the GPS, it was saying it was 11 miles plus, and I looked at the accelerator and it was in the same place. Not sure what happened there. I don't know, because it got on the plane, it got extra speed, it went from 6 to 11. I also tried to accelerate it a little bit, now full throttle, but maybe 80%, and it didn't gain that much extra. It got stuck around 11-ish, like 1 extra mile for the extra acceleration. So I don't know what happened there. Guess we'll find out. I saw a video on YouTube and it said that this thing was maximum on a boat like this was 12 miles an hour. So that 11 is pretty close. I also have a lot of experience with catching fish. I don't think this is a fish, but anyways, I also have a lot of experience with outboards and motors on small watercraft, and I could tell you that a lot of times the motor would achieve the maximum hold speed for the boat at about 80% power, and some of them at 75 get to 95% of the speed. Like you go 75 to 100 and you're really not adding much to the speed that you're getting. So maybe this thing got to like 75%, acceleration and it got to that 90% maximum hold speed on the boat. Not sure what happened there. What I do know is that I need to get out of here because my wife is getting mad at me because I'm here and it's raining and it's thunder in the house and she doesn't feel well, and there's a melting is coming, you know, the storm supposedly is going to Tampa. I don't know, but anyways, this is a good time to call it a day because I'm kind of bored of just running in circle here. So we're gonna be back with this motor. I'm liking it a lot. Hopefully it doesn't, like, I'm gonna go home, spend some time with the family, and then I'm gonna grease the points and all the stuff, check the gear, oil, all the stuff, flush it, of course, take care of it. And I think I'll be back, but not on this craft. I'll be back on the boat after a storm, and when it's fully broken in, I'll come back on this boat and finish this video you're watching. So let's go.